Where does awareness come from? What does awareness really mean? Our strive for desire is driven by the need for awareness. Yet where does awareness and clarity really exist? Awareness exists within us. It can be the execution of internal awareness when we observe the external world around us, or when we gain internal awareness, the external world becomes clearer. Awareness is about discovery, but what are we discovering? What mystery are we exploring? The exhibition of the human mind? Where does the origin of its information come from? The human emotional system. Where does its intelligence source itself? The world around us and external to us? What connects us is the clarity we seek to understand other, and therefore a deeper clarity and conception and understanding of ourselves. Why are the puzzle pieces out of order, out of place to begin with? Why are we on a mission to put it all together? When we succeed in placing a deeper awareness within ourselves back in place, we become more connected to the world around us and therefore become more deeply a part of a sense of connection with the world. The strive, the movement, the motion, it all starts within one single source. One stream, one beginning. Before there was a beginning, before there was light and shadow, sun and moon. What started it all? Before there was a need for there to be a start and an end. We can call it oneness, we can call it consciousness or awareness or thought, but there still exists a place beyond even the identity of a name where that stream simply was. This state of total connectedness before it began to split until it streamed down to a place of total experience of separation, and what we call ego was born. It is the owning of and introspection of this ego, to which we find the energy that brings us all together again. There was now a difference between the awareness of togetherness and the awareness of separation. Both separation and togetherness learn more about this interconnectedness through the sight of watching disconnection from the perspective of connection, and watching connection and connectivity from the perspective of disconnection. The state of dichotomy is a state of movement, both forward and backwards, weaving more tightly together within individual containers and weaving closer together within all the containers, becoming closer to the woven world around them. Within the self-developmental field, we tell ourselves we must find a solution, both alone and from other. One side says and seeks to do it all alone. One side seeks and says to do it within the instruction of other. The truth is, it is through both the introspection of our internal awareness and the guidance of that awareness within us, seeking for our internal threads to tighten and become more clear as the world tightens its pattern with us, bringing us closer, first like a spider weaving a cocoon, until the cocoon becomes the web once more. The blueprint of awareness is to find with us where we connect around us, through the interconnection of external and internal webs, helping the external to become stronger as the internal becomes stronger, closer, tighter. Our introspection is imperative. Our desire for movement forward is imperative. Our movement forward is our introspection, and our introspection is our movement forward. A desire for more is both the answer and the call. When we achieve desire, we both come closer and aware of how far we are. When we become conscious, we become aware of how unconscious we are. We can look at the awareness and progression of the greater universe from afar, but if we wish to participate in it, we must be the cog in the system committed to running. To feed the information we so gain, our individual growth is crucial. For we are communicating with the picture and layer of human consciousness, which is currently in disarray. Human suffering, animal suffering, earth suffering is laid out on the line, and it will take both personal introspection and growth in order to be the movement forward and the change within that system. Personal awareness and growth are both for the individual and for the collective entity or family we call our own. We gain awareness through our understanding of dichotomy, of disarray, and connection happening around us and within us, so we can make a change in our interaction and action within the external world from that place, and seek to make a change with the action and communication happening within us to drive that application of change. We can communicate what that change looks like or bridge the spaces from 1,000 lines of pillars who have walked the journey closer than you currently have to the center. But no one can describe a journey that must be taken within an individual without the individual's willingness to sink into the awareness of its own function, purpose, and insight. We must guide and hold and lead, yet everyone's journey to end suffering must come from a willingness to stand for that introspection and shift within the perspective of the God within. When the first glass shattered, it continued to break into smaller pieces and split and define and strengthen its identity as a movement away from that which it came from. It is only within the choice to move back in the direction of, as an individual entity, that what was once broken can be strengthened once more. Within the human life, it is the process of movement away from that which we came from, birth, that causes the experience of trauma. We re-experience that unfolding of source to ego to source once more, again and again. In the process of definition, that which cannot be defined becomes more. It is within the individual's pursuit of happiness, to which the asking of the universe's quench is thirsted by our asking. It is within the universe's asking, to which its pursuit of the individual's becoming. When our pieces of wholeness become scattered away from all that is us, through the experience of awareness in our suffering, the nothingness that consumes us drives our pursuit of coming together again from which we came. It is this journey to which I am called to guide each individual home, to the power to which they are looking to find within them. It is the process of unfolding to which an individual pursues that drive, the unfoldment of all that I am. It is of the guidance of learning to which I move. When I become quiet and listen, the guidance and light shows those with the asking how to mend their shattered edges and fill their spaciousness with silver and gold, so that wholeness of their life can create something new from the pieces of its original form. The journey is our work of art, as the work of art is our journey. It is those who take the journey from separation to oneness that can begin to learn about the disconnection in and of itself, to be the guiding light home.